That's Kat,
That's Ian.
and this is 404.
Script not found.
That's perfect. Like a terrible voice message. I love it. I never look good, actually.
Ian, we're not doing this right now. Stop. No bad self-talk.
Guys, it's Monday morning, okay?
No. I'm not even entertaining this. No one is. No.
Okay.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, great weekend.
So
Brutal
you
loss for them.
Yeah, that was really tough, and it felt a little fixed, if I'm being honest.
I feel like a lot of the World Cups felt that way.
Yeah, it's feeling pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean, like in a sport that has a million things going on, the calls have all felt very impactful, I feel like.
And there's just some teams where I notice that, Argentina's been saved every single time. Like, they're just not that good this year. You watch Messi
No, and they
over
would
the
be a
top.
very like, I love Messi, he's my GOAT, but Argentina without Messi is a very, very hateable team, I think. Like, I found myself, like, very much being like, "Wow, I really hate how they play, but I'd like to see Messi win again."
I know, but even then, he had what, like, 8 shots on goal that didn't go in?
Yeah, that's
Like,
okay.
he's getting old.
Gotta get shots on goal.
He's getting old.
He is
Um,
getting old. So, listen, let's be easy.
sorry. He's definitely older than you, Ian.
It's closer than you think.
Is it?
He's 39.
Oh, yeah, but in my head, you're 29, so it's okay. He's got 10 years on you.
Sure.
One of my best friends at business school, we have the same birthday, and I'm turning 29 and he's turning 36. And he's kind of like my you there. I love to remind him how old he is. But lately I've noticed he starts to get a little sad and quiet. So I decided I'm gonna stop making old jokes. Because it sounds like it
In
does for
general or just to him?
we'll see with you. We'll see.
Okay, fair. Fair, fair.
Other thing I wanted to tell you about the World Cup, I'm kind of ready for soccer to be over because
No,
I'm really tired of the dramatics, of the
disagree.
falling. I can't handle the falls anymore. I can't they like when they cry when they're like, I
Here's
hate it.
my thing. There are a lot of theatrics in soccer. I
Yeah.
understand that and I recognize that. However, I was thinking about this yesterday on my run. They're running for 90 minutes plus. Like, I would
No,
encourage you to go run for 65 minutes and then have someone kick you in the shin and you fall. You're gonna lay on the ground for a bit of time.
yeah, but like I'm not gonna sit with my mouth open and my eyes
Well, they're
squinted.
trying to get a call.
Yeah, obviously, but like everyone run I don't know, Ian. I can't football players don't do that.
No, but they're not rewarded for it, so
I yeah. It's exhausting. Um, the
I
other
love watching
I just think there needs to be better rules for making calls, like, maybe clear.
noted soccer expert
Yeah,
Cat has
like,
some revisions here.
I want you to know I did play soccer in high school.
Okay.
I was a junior on JV, but I played,
That in and of itself is a skill.
and then I couldn't play anymore senior year because I wouldn't make varsity, and you're not allowed to be a senior on
Yep.
JV. So
You don't have to say that. You can say you played soccer through junior year.
so my coach was like, "This is your last year."
Yeah. That's how you tell that story, though, is you just say, "I played soccer through junior year of high school."
Okay, you don't have to be mean. You
No,
don't
I'm being supportive. I'm saying that's the positive spin on this.
Yeah. So, yeah, 3 years of soccer.
Yeah. No big
Um,
deal.
I had something else I was gonna tell you. Oh, this is not related to anything. Do your dogs have sensitive skin?
Go on. I don't know the answer to that yet.
Miller has really sensitive skin, and, like, I don't know if you knew this, but where they itch the same spot, they get hyperpigmentation the same way that
Yeah.
humans do, but it turns black.
No.
It's
I think my
or
dogs turn pink.
yeah, then they don't really commit to it. If they are I'll send you a picture, it's actually terrifying. I'm gonna take him to the vet after
It's
this.
not like a German Shepherd versus Hound
No,
difference here?
no. If,
Alright.
like,
Sorry, my
they're
dogs aren't committed to scratching.
which is great because it gets really ugly really fast. So,
I'm sorry.
I'll send you a picture after this. I'm just curious if
His
you've
poor French skin.
yeah, you have no idea. I think those are all the things I had to ask
Yeah, I
you.
think my dog, this is sad. Bane is 7.5. I think he's getting old. Like, he woke us up at 1 a.m. for water and to go outside last night. Like, both. He got water, drank water, and then not 3 minutes later barked and was like, "Gotta go out now."
Oh,
And I feel like that's, like, when you get older in life and you gotta use the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I was
look
like,
great.
Buddy."
Oh, and, like, wait, do you have to let him to get water? Does he not have
Well, the
access to
water
water?
was his bowl we didn't know was empty, so
Yeah.
I had to get up and fill the bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
buddy. Yeah, I don't it's hard. I Miller can't die.
never,
Um,
never.
and we could make that a LinkedIn post.
Guess what time it is? 11:11, make a wish.
I just made mine. What'd you
Good.
wish for?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, I had a really good transition and you ruined it.
I did, you said you could put that on LinkedIn.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about LinkedIn today.
Perfect.
It's this has been due time because we haven't done a LinkedIn one in a while,
And
and you
LinkedIn's changed a lot.
it has changed a lot, and you just did a whole presentation on LinkedIn, and
I
I've
did.
been hosting my LinkedIn office hours, so
You
w
have?
yeah, not for you, for my
I
sellers.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I do it once a month, we have office hours.
Yeah, I remember you used to do that, I know you still did that. You're not in a role that does that anymore.
That's true. I do it though. I do it for my sellers, and they come to me and they have a lot of questions, they wanna talk about posting,
What's
and
the most asked question that you get about LinkedIn?
is my profile optimized? And usually there's no profile picture, there is no background.
Bad.
It's and I'm like, "I don't know how to tell you this." No.
Did you know
So,
a profile picture alone gets you 21 times more page views?
I mean, I believe it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
go
you're
look
not
at
an egg online
Mr.
anymore.
Grayhead. Yeah, no,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Wait, I'm curious, did you take questions during your presentation? What did you get?
Yeah, so, like, people ask me how they would write, like, a post about the event I was at or what they can do to be more engaging on LinkedIn, and a lot of that's just, like, storytelling and the hook that you use for the post, I think.
Was your presentation mostly on optimizing your profile or creating content or a little bit of both?
A little bit of both. I called it LinkedIn done right, and I kind of go through 5 best practices of LinkedIn in general. The first one is literally optimize it yourself, and that your page is your digital storefront, and you should be thinking about it like your URL page for your business, but for yourself. Like it shouldn't be, this is my job title. It should be showcasing your work and your speaking appearances, or you boost your own posts in there. But essentially, it should be a client facing landing page, not just like a resume.
That is great, Ian.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially for sellers too, because so many of them need to sell who they are as a human with their customers versus it doesn't matter as much for us. Career growth.
Right. And it kind of aligns to like how you sell. Like you're not selling speeds and feeds anymore. You're selling outcomes, and your LinkedIn page should reflect that as well.
What was number 2?
My second thing is talking about providing value. And we as a company are the guiltiest company out there, but like don't provide generic corporate updates. Don't just
Right.
post because someone at your company told you to post. You should be telling stories. You should be using a hook, value, call to action format in there, sharing professional challenges or pivot moments in your career. That's what people like want to engage with, and that kind of goes along with something else I talk about in the same presentation, is like don't create crap content. Like your LinkedIn post shouldn't suck. They should be something that someone wants to read and they can learn something from it. And it shouldn't be this like polished, beautiful success story. It should be like an actual tale that has a rise and a fall.
Remember when we did our 30 days of posting?
Yeah.
That
Maybe
feels
we
like a
bring it back.
lifetime ago. Should we do it again?
Bring it
What if
back.
we start it not today, or maybe tomorrow?
I'm gonna post today. Here's a promise to you. Today, July 13th, I will post.
You wanna post every day? Are we doing weekends?
No, I didn't do weekends last time either.
Okay. Every day until August 13th.
Deal.
'Kay. I'll post today because I need to post the pod.
What's your take on personal content? Like, not business related content at all?
I like it a lot, except for when they make it about business. That makes me so uncomfortable. I read one recently that was tying together their son's sporting event and a work trip they just had, and I hate that. So, but I like
Here's
personal
what
ones.
getting divorced taught me about B2B sales.
That's honestly, I would read that, but, but, like, Liz Santoni has incredible content, and I didn't know this, but she loves fishing, It's one of her favorite pastimes, and she posts a lot about fishing. Like, information around not about how fishing affects work, but, like, just fishing, and I think that's really cool.
How so here's my thing. I like it because as a there's a quote, Darren McKee, who's the LinkedIn like guru, one of, he came and spoke at our advisor board last year, and he had a quote that has resonated with me. If someone engages with your business content, they may buy from you. If someone engages with your personal content, they will buy from you. And I thought that was really apropos. But people who only post personal stuff drive me nuts.
Wait, how many people are you connected with that do that? Because I am not.
I have a person who I used to work with who I like, and he posts every day, and it's about being a dad or about religion. And we might have to cut this because he follows me, obviously. This just can't be the promo clip. How about that? And it's a lot
Yeah, that's,
because it
so
like makes me wonder, like, are you okay? Like, why are you feeling the need to talk about this on LinkedIn constantly?
yeah, I mean, we don't have kids. You don't have kids. I don't know that I would post about my kids.
Yeah,
But
just
I
one of those. Here's my thing, and I don't know how relatable this is gonna be. Do you know when people post like anniversary posts or post about their spouse and it's like through the good and the bad, or the last year has been a roller coaster, and you're like, "Phew, it's not going well, is it?" That's what it makes me think when you post about your kids for constantly.
I know, it's like, "Are you guys okay?" Yeah, I don't love the personal all the time.
My rule is like 1 out of 3.
I think that's good. I've only ever done one personal one, and it was, like, right after Cisco did a layoff, and I was, like, posting things that made me happy because all my friends lost their jobs.
That's fair. That sounds like you needed that.
I did, and it worked. It made
Well,
me a little
good.
happier. Made me a
So
little
does therapy, but
yeah.
LinkedIn's a little cheaper.
Okay, what's your number 3 tip, Ian? What's your
It's around engagement. So engagement is really like a almost better than posting in and of itself. So if you have Sales Navigator, you can go look at what percent or what drives traffic to your profile page. And in fact, typically over 50% of the people who view your profile are viewing your profile through comments you've made on other people's posts, not posts you've made.
That's interesting.
Yes, and it's a very low bar way to, like, start on LinkedIn because I know a lot of times when I talk to people, it's like, I don't know what to post about or like, "Oh, you're so good about posting constantly, I could never." And 1, the bar is low on LinkedIn. 2, this
Yeah.
is like a low, easy barrier of entry way of getting into LinkedIn is like just go on the feed and start commenting on posts that resonate with you or that you learn something from. And if you literally just block off 10, 15 minutes when you're already on LinkedIn of like, hey, let me just be intentional and comment a bit here, your profile traffic will actually grow up like 30 to 40%.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, LinkedIn is rewarding reciprocity and like it's a social media network. Like they want you engaging with other people's content.
It's kinda like I know you're not a TikTok guy, but TikTok's kinda the same way because people are kind of fighting to have the best comment,
Yeah.
which is my favorite. Go straight to comments.
Yeah. And
I
it's like, don't write good posts or like enjoyed this or emojis.
yeah.
Put like something you learned or a comment or even an argument. Like start a conversation that you're like trying to get a response from the author on.
Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, number 4.
It's this is the joke I make every time. It's not Pokemon. Like you're not on LinkedIn to get a million connections and catch them all. Like you're on LinkedIn to social sell. You're on LinkedIn to provide and get back value, and you need to view it that way. Like you shouldn't just be blindly connecting because people added you. Like I hand up decline a lot of requests because if I don't know who you are or if you're trying to sell me and I don't think it's actually going to add value to me, it's not worth the connection to me. This actually contradicts something I was taught forever ago. Like when I was 24, I went to a conference and they had a LinkedIn speaker, and she was like, "Oh, view LinkedIn like you would a bar. Like if someone came up to you and started talking to you at the bar, you wouldn't like push them away. So if someone adds you on LinkedIn, you should accept disagree." And as someone who has spent a decade since then removing connections who I have no idea who they are because I just used to blindly accept everyone. Don't do that. View it
Yeah.
as like a game is probably the easiest way, is it's about like curating and building a community in the world you want to be in, not just how many contacts you can get on there.
Yeah, I accept everyone because I just feel bad.
There you go. If you guys want a
Mhm.
new LinkedIn connection, go
You
ahead,
can
grab
come
it.
to me, and then you can send me your pitch, and I'm gonna respond too because I feel
So
bad.
that's a good note, is that if you are connecting, like, you should be if it's not someone you know personally that you do wanna connect with, 100% you need to be sending a message as to, like, why you wanna connect and the value you'll provide through that connection.
Yeah. Well, have you noticed there's gotta be a setting, and I don't know at what point you do it, but you have to provide the person's email before sending a connection?
No.
Yeah, yeah, I know. So I
I
know
feel
that
like that ruins the purpose of LinkedIn a little bit.
well, I that's what I'm saying. I think it's, like, for executives
Okay.
because we had the
Did you try
CEO
adding Chuck?
funny you asked, not Chuck, the CEO of Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
I
You going on a cruise soon?
the CEO of Royal Caribbean came and spoke to our MBA class because he went to Keenan Flagler, Go Heels,
Go
and,
heel. Double heel.
after yeah, he's not a double heel, he's a single heel, but still cool. He, came and talked to us, and because, like, I talked to him, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna connect with him on LinkedIn." I don't have his email, so you can't, but I learned that.
Interesting.
I know, yeah, it's a
I don't
setting.
know about that.
Have you tried to connect with Chuck? I bet his is the same way.
I've not think I've tried to connect with Chuck.
Maybe I'll try, and I'll report back.
I think I follow him. This has been too much for me because I want to hear from you in a second too. The last one is just post, like, be consistent. Don't
Yeah.
post and ghost. Don't post once a month and think that you're doing what you should be doing. Like, LinkedIn rewards you for being on there consistently, for posting consistently. I think it's at least like 2 to 3 times a week. You end up getting like 3 times more profile traffic, is like where the threshold jumps a little bit here. The easy way to do this is, like, just put it on your calendar. Like, if you have a block in the morning, like, throw 15 minutes on your calendar of like, "Hey, I'm gonna go post on LinkedIn today." My general thing on LinkedIn is it doesn't have to be rocket science. Like, the worst LinkedIn post I've ever wrote was the thing I spent the most time on. I
I will
wrote
never forget that because you pinged me and you were pissed.
Yep. I spent hours curating a blog of marketing best practices for SMBs, and no one engaged with me ever. And then the next day, I wrote a post mocking the fact that no one engaged with me, and
And
that post took off.
yeah, no, that was incredible. I mean, like, if I open up my feed right now, the one that's at the top is someone's 4:49, uh, airport selfie asking what time people like to fly, and there's a ton of reposts, ton of comments, like and that's the problem.
Yep. But that person probably posts consistently because that's how you get engagement and traffic like that. And back to the 30 days of posting, that was the lesson I learned, was that the more consistent you are, the higher your floor of engagement gets. So at the end of the 30 days, I feel like I was, like, pretty much guaranteeing 15 plus likes and a few comments regardless of what I was posting. Whereas at the beginning, there was days that I had 3 likes or 8 likes and no engagement at
Mhm.
all. So just being consistent raises that floor of your post engagement. And the secret behind that is create conversations with your posts. So, like, to that person's point, they're asking a question for a comment back. That's how you create, like, evergreen content on LinkedIn. And when you go look at your posts and your analytics and LinkedIn, there's posts from 6 months ago that I have that are still doing well because people are still commenting or they're
Mhm.
commenting on someone else's comment. And that's how you win on LinkedIn.
Yeah. My sales VP is really good at this because she always posts it's something engaging, and then she adds photos, and then she always tags a ton of people, and I think that helps.
So
No?
that helps, but you got to know they're going to engage. So it helps. I think when you're a VP, it probably people are more prone to engage with you because you're a VP.
Yeah.
But if you or I go do that, it's a little bit risky because LinkedIn sees what you're trying to do and will punish you if people don't engage. So if you go tag a bunch of people and then they don't engage, your post actually ends up getting suppressed a bit. Now, I think I don't know the threshold of how many of them have to engage versus not, but they'll each time someone who you tag does comment, it does better. That's why I always tell you, I just posted on LinkedIn. Can you go comment? Because I tagged
Right.
you. The other thing with that is don't send them the post. Let them find it on their own because LinkedIn will actually know that if you've sent them a backlink to the post, they'll punish that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, if you send the, like, copy paste URL, they know that they came from an outside source.
So if you pinged me that link versus just telling me you tagged me,
Yeah, you gotta go find it on your own.
that sucks. LinkedIn's on to us.
Yeah.
Alright.
What else? Give me some more. What do you talk about to sellers? What are some seller best practices here? This has been a lot of meat.
Yeah, it's been good that way. I
Speak for yourself.
It's been I mean, we talk a lot about profile optimization. That's,
Okay.
like, a lot of what we do because at the basics, they don't have about sections, and I'm even like I don't have my, roles and responsibilities in each job that I've
I
had.
don't either. I'm bad about that.
Yeah, that's something I need to do. So we talk a
I
lot
have an
about
about me though.
oh, I have an about me too. Or another thing that I think's really underutilized is links and media. Like, you on your profile should have where you write your blogs. Like,
Mhm.
in the media section, you should include that.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll add a link to the podcast.
And that's what I should do too. Like, so those things are little ways to make your profile a little bit better. But yeah,
That's action item for you and I today.
well, and we gotta start posting.
We gotta start posting, we gotta update our profiles.
And we'll do that, and then we'll be back August 13th. Well, we'll be back next week too, but August 13th,
We'll do a
we'll
little
report
recap.
back. Yeah, that'd be good. Then we can, like, track our analytics. Nice. Alright, well, it's a
It's
pleasure.
gonna be depressing how
Yeah.
much better your posts perform than mine, but that's fine.
And I am done with this self-deprecating humor. I
I just know that when you post the podcast versus when I post the podcast, I know who gets more likes.
I think it's the exact opposite, actually.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm sick of
Oh,
being
that's
so
my
we're done
last
with
thing because this is a beef we have with our previous guest here. Sammy reshared my post on LinkedIn, which was very nice of her in theory. But when you just share a post without adding content, it doesn't really help that much. So if you hit the little share button, add a little write up, just
add
like
your
you would
thought.
if you were commenting or even writing your own post. Like you got to add a little bit of value when you reshare.
Fantastic. And with that, Ian, drop the mic, and we'll see you next time.
Not actually, though, this time.
I know. You're out of control. Okay. Bye. If you like the episode, please rate, review, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Until next time.
Thank you for listening.